14.
Man.
We are
Bro, I could have
live,
sworn the
boys.
Giants were going to get that fucking first-round pick.
The draft special.
Welcome to the Arizona Sports Fanatics Draft Extravaganza, as Dylan would like to call it. I'm Damien.
Let's go.
I am Frankie.
And you already know who I am.
We're locked in, guys. We're already in the draft, so let's get it popping. Why not? You know.
See, it's on our TVs, but we ain't trying to show because we ain't trying to get booted and copyrighted. So
100%.
We already got Cardinal fans representing up front today. Love to see that.
yeah, if the camera's facing where Goodell's facing, you look to the right, bunch of Cardinal fans, right in front row.
Shout out to them being out
Mm-hmm.
there representing us. We want to be there ourselves, but we aren't that rich or that important yet.
We're trying.
We're getting there. We'll get there.
And hey, if you're here watching today, we appreciate you. If you're going to join us in the future, we appreciate you. You know, drop comments, whatever. We're going to be with you for the next 2 hours.
Yes,
So
sir.
realistically, who do you guys think the Cards are going to grab up first?
Who? It all just depends on how the first 10 picks go, but I still believe that if Will Johnson's sitting there at 16, I feel like that's who they're going to go with.
Same. If Will Johnson's there, we'll draft him. I think that's a no-brainer. But he's not going to be there, honestly. He ain't going to be there. But I'm holding out hope because he's who I had on my mock draft. He fell to me in my mock draft. So if he fell to me a couple times, maybe he'll fall to the Cardinals in real life.
I mean,
See, I don't know. I feel like it's just my heart saying it, but I feel like we get more D-line help. I feel like it's not a D-line or edge, but my heart wants Kenneth Grant. You have Kenneth Grant and Tomlinson there and Sweat. Ooh.
not only that, but it's just like that room to grow with. You got leaders like Calais Campbell,
That
freaking
too. What?
have already been in the trenches. They can build him up. You know, he could be a Pro Bowler in the year 2.
Man, silly me. How could I forget about Calais?
Mount Calais.
Yeah, bro, that defensive line would be stacked if we go in defensive line in the first round. However, I still would like to see us go corner.
Nothing's given.
Yeah, I still like us to go corner in the second round, though. That's still a massive hole that we need. Garrett Williams needs some help for sure.
Definitely, if we don't go corner with that first pick, if he's still there, I can definitely see us snagging a guy like Morrison with that second.
See, I'm waiting for them to show like prospect like best available for position on the bomb, but they haven't yet because I've been seeing like corners, trying to see the corners that are available and all that.
Oh yeah, those will be.
Oh, there we go. Best available, but of course Travis Hunter, and then they're gonna show like the top.
I was gonna say, everybody's saying it's a given that he's going to Cleveland, but I still think there's an outside shot that Carter goes to Cleveland and then he ends up going to the Giants at 3.
Yeah. Where will Ashton Dempsey go?
The Raiders, number 6.
You think the Raiders?
I know he's going to the Raiders at number 6. It's a done deal.
Well, it's funny.
No, listen. We were talking about this before we went on the air. We think, we got to mention him, but McMillan, we're discussing about McMillan going to the Raiders.
Y'all was discussing McMillan, not me. I said,
you're right. But the comparison being Pete Carroll's new Tyler Lockett. And McMillan has been linked to the Raiders for so long. I feel like it's evident tonight.
Listen, dude. This is going to be Pete Carroll's Marshawn Lynch. That's what we're doing tonight. Ashton Jeanty, baby.
Listen.
Boise State.
Ashton Jeanty is a different kind of running back compared to Marshawn Lynch.
But still, that's what Pete Carroll wants to establish. He wants to establish a run game for Geno Smith. He just got Geno. They got Brock Bowers. They got what's his name that played for the Patriots? That's pretty decent. What's his face? Myers.
Yeah,
Jacoby Myers. They got Jacoby Myers. They got Brock Bowers. Give this man a running back and watch the Raiders be good again. They got Max Crosby locked up. There's a lot of D-line help in the draft this time around. So I think they'll take a shot because if they don't get him at 6, he's not going to be there.
I was gonna say he's the game breaker they need, but like it was reported during the week, and I forget who, but it was said that Jacksonville was basically set on either Jonte or McMillan, and then obviously whichever one they don't take, that's where Vegas falls in.
The pick is in for the Titans.
Cam Ward, you are a Titan.
Yes, sir.
It is very wild how many first-round picks that Tennessee's had used on a quarterback.
I was thinking the Cleveland Browns in that situation. The amount of quarterbacks they've been through with their first pick.
What do you think the chances are that we trade our pick? That's 16. Oh, I guess we guys got to see how it goes, huh?
I say at the moment 25%.
Same.
Not at that 50-50 mark yet.
Nope. Could get higher with the next couple of moves, but yeah, 25% is probably a solid place to be at.
I feel like Monty would know whether to pull the trigger to trade back around pick 12-ish. Maybe 10 that early. Who knows? But there's lots of edges that they have on their board. So I don't know how many edges they're going to be taking off the board before us, but obviously Abdul Carter, but he's probably going to Cleveland with Myles Garrett, and that's going to be a filthy combo, Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. I didn't even think about that. Wow,
Yeah.
If they draft him, that's insane.
And Myles Garrett was even demanding a trade this whole offseason, and
right.
Browns were like, nope. And then eventually they paid me, we're good now, so.
Yeah,
Frankie is temporarily.
It's all good. Frankie's doing Frankie, yeah. But I mean, Cleveland's next. What do you think the chances are they sneak? Well, no, Shador's already said he doesn't want to go.
There goes Cam Ward.
Or New York.
He does not look happy though.
Who?
His mom. I mean, he don't look happy, Cam. He's not even smiling, bro.
It's emotional.
Yeah. His dad looked more happy than his mama did.
Dude, with everything that's been said about him leading up to the draft, dude, he's just ready to get out and, show everybody what he can do.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And honestly, at least, if nothing else, this at least... Oh!
What?
The Browns just traded to the Jaguars at number 2.
No way.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Oh, my God.
You know what I
we were just talking about Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter. No way.
Oh, my.
Wow. We have a stunner.
Not only that, but it's just
Fedora Sanders to the Jags?
Possibly.
No.
Abdul Carter?
Yeah.
Abdul, it has to be Abdul.
They're either taking Abdul or they're taking McMillan.
Hey, if they take Abdul Carter, Shador Sanders might fall.
He's going to 9 to New Orleans. That's what I think, anyway.
That was my original prediction.
Dude, anybody post in the Sports Fanatics group that we're live?
Didn't they just hire this guy? The Jags?
Yeah.
They literally just hired him, and he's already trading up to number 2. What a ballsy way to start your career. I love that.
Come in with guns blazing. That's what you got to do.
That boy came in throwing uppercuts. Let's go.
Yo, Dame, is the video posted to the group?
Oh, my God.
Dame, do you hear me?
I heard you. Yes, it is.
I didn't know my feed was cutting up.
Dude.
No, you didn't cut out.
Oh my gosh, freaking AEW in the freaking Jacksonville room. God.
I'm just trying to see who this pick is, bro.
Don't look it up early, you cheater.
I'm not. I'm doing something with this podcast. I'm putting it in places.
Oh. Dude, it has to be Carter though.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Cleveland is gonna give up on the Carter and Myles Garrett pairing.
Well, if they're going to be able to get a bunch...
We were glorifying over that.
Didn't they re-sign Flacco?
Hey, listen, bro. If I'm Cleveland, I'm doing this move. This is perfect because there's so many good edge rushers in the draft. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to know what Cleveland got in return, though. That has to be a haul.
It has to be a haul, dude. I cannot wait to see who freaking Jacksonville selects right now, though. I'm literally excited as hell, and it's pick number 2.
I know.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ronald Ward just does not look happy, man.
Dude, you're looking way too into that.
Who doesn't look happy?
Nah, she's crying. We good.
We good.
But at first she didn't.
Who didn't look good?
Like,
who didn't look happy? My bad.
Mama Ward.
Oh, this is the problem I had last time.
Wow.
Dude,
this thing.
Look, I hate they're gonna shrink it down to the 10-minute mark, dude. The anticipation, bro.
Oh, here it is.
Is it? Yeah, like isn't there like isn't he like the
5.
youngest GM in the NFL right now too currently?
The Browns got the number 5 pick, a 2nd round pick, a 4th round pick, and a 2026 first.
Oh man.
Oh goodness, that's a haul.
And then the Jags also received a 4th of this year and a 6th round pick for this year.
The pick is in.
Dude.
They got the 5th pick, so they can get whoever they want still.
Yeah.
They can still get who they want, and they got
that's such a fire trade.
Dude.
5th,
if it's not Carter, I am shocked.
2nd and 4th round picks.
And Cleveland made a deal. Cleveland made another deal too, with Houston earlier too.
Right before the draft started.
I'm surprised Cleveland even made another move with the fucking Houston after that Watson fleece.
You know what Cleveland is doing? They're gonna go cleanse their whole organization from top to bottom, probably. Get all these draft picks, start over, and just draft someone and try to do it in house, right?
They're taking Kenny Pickett all the way to the bowl.
Exactly. They believe in Kenny.
Lenny Kenny.
Do you guys hear my TV? Is it too loud?
No, you're good.
All right.
Do you hear my laptop?
Dude, hold up. Imagine if the Jags are taking Travis.
Travis Hunter?
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either.
And the beautiful
I hope
thing
they take Travis Hunter. That would be lit.
The beautiful thing is they need help in both of those spots that he can play.
They just showed Travis Hunter on the screen too.
Christian Kirk dipped in Jacksonville. That was their best guy, arguably. So
I think it's TH. I think it's Travis Hunter.
If I'm Travis Hunter, I'd be happy to go to Jacksonville instead of Cleveland. Even though Jacksonville's just as hopeless,
at least they,
it's a better.
That means Carter still goes to New York. Or do you think that, I don't know, there's a slim chance that the Giants take Shedeur. But I don't think so, seeing as they have Russell and Winston in the locker room right now.
Nah, Giants are rolling with Jameis.
Dude. That dude is tall.
Here we go, guys.
Number 2, it's got to be TH. Get yourself paid.
I'm honored to take a moment to recognize a player who's made a profound impact.
Oh, come on.
Off the field.
I know, right? He's stringing it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide recognizes one player each year who best represents greatness and capacity both on and off the field and in the community.
The suspense is clean.
I know. It could be 3 possible people.
I know. I still think it's Travis Hunter, though, at this point.
Because they got Trevor. They ran with Trevor one more time.
Damian, what happened, bro?
Greatness, compassion, both on and off the field, and in the community.
Dude.
We are proud of
Eric Armstead. Man of the year.
And also, too,
He's behind us, I think.
Oh man.
Duval.
Dude, oh, it's either Carter or Hunter, but I'm 90% sure it's Hunter.
Hold on, I
say
have
it,
to go
motherfucker.
change real quick. I got
Oh.
something special.
Okay.
the Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right.
Let's go.
And with the second pick in the 2020
Oh, it is TH.
Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis.
Woo.
Nice. All right.
Oh my God!
Hello, Travis.
Let's go, Travis Hunter.
Move. Now that usually anything Khan has done, I've kind of questioned in Jacksonville, but this is a damn good move.
Fun personality heading to Jacksonville.
Dude, he is running like a kid in a candy store.
Jaguars have been around for 31 years. It's the first.
He's gonna love it in Jacksonville.
They're gonna love him.
Bro, dude literally thought he was about to go to Cleveland, Ohio, and then he's gonna be in Jacksonville. It was like, hell yeah, beaches and fucking bikinis. Woo! Let's go.
Right, much better than Cleveland.
Yep. The weather's much warmer. Let's go. You know?
Yes.
Dude, Jaguar fans get lit right now, dude. You just got a gamer.
Right?
And they're gonna let him play both sides of the ball too.
Oh, 100%.
Look at him, bro. Happy as fuck. Hey, wait, listen, you go from Shedeur to Trevor Lawrence, though. Remember that, buddy.
Dude, Brian Thompson Jr. and fucking Travis Hunter. Sheesh.
You know what I want to know, though? How the hell did they get those jerseys made so quick?
They
That could've been a
probably
Cleveland
made
jersey.
all of the possible teams that wanted the people that could possibly get them. Just made them all.
Damn, the Giants already have fucking 3 minutes left, or 4 minutes left.
Damn, I can't find this special thing I was gonna wear.
So maybe the Giants go Abdul. Possibly.
I was gonna say that's probably where he's going.
Yeah, because they got Jameis.
Could you imagine though if the Browns traded back and still had the chance to get Carter?
That would be crazy, dude.
But here's another thing though. The Giants, they never found a Saquon replacement, and their GM is still getting shit to this day about that.
Yeah, I mean that could very well be Jonte.
It could, but who would have thought he would have gone number 3 though?
They need a QB.
But they got, then what was the point of bringing Jameson and having him, you know?
You don't even
He sucks, dude.
Big Russ, let's ride.
Bro, yeah, Jameis is. I mean, I'm not going to get hyped for like 2-3 games, and then
He's not a full-time all-day starter. I love Jameis, one of my favorite players, just because he's funny as hell. But
dude, I just love his energy. Like he's no matter what he's, if he's playing, if he's on the sideline, he's always still got that infectious energy. And that's exactly what they're getting in Jacksonville with Travis Hunter, the dude that's always animated.
right. And the pick is in for the Giants already. Let's go.
let's go. This draft is going.
It is going, actually. It's not dragging.
Either going to be Jonte or Carter.
I'm happy it's not dragging because I just drank a Red Bull.
Body Armor, 0 sugar. I think they're really good.
I love those.
With diabetes.
Dude, they got cherry berry lemonade.
Wow, that sounds great.
It is.
All right, I'm almost ready to come back on camera.
Duval.
I finally found what I was looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Dude, Trevor.
Look at that ball hawking shit.
Right.
Hey, while we're talking about college football today, if anybody didn't hear, they're coming out with NCAA College Football 26 next year. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
I like the 25 class of people. I don't care about the people anymore in college. They got to impress me for me to care about the game.
Yeah, true. I mean, in all fairness, I didn't really know anybody heading into buying the 25, so.
I didn't even buy 25. I was like, what? Why am I going to play with these scrubs? I'll wait till they get to the NFL.
Oh, you're a Madden player. I see. Fun fact, Damien's like winless against me in Madden.
Oh
I
my
beat
god.
you before. Nah, I probably win this. He's good. So what do you guys think?
It's going to be a dual card. It has to be, bro.
I think he's asking about what he's wearing.
Oh, what you're wearing?
Oh
Oh, yeah.
It's not enough.
Woo.
That boy happy. Ooh.
Oh, so they're definitely. I'm surprised Brian Dable still has a
Oh,
job.
shit. All right, D-Man. Is he still wearing a Daniel Jones jersey?
That would be something.
I know, right?
That would be something.
Hey, he's got a Carter band out.
They're gonna go Jonte. They got to replace the Saquon.
They're not going freaking Jonte, dude. Come on, man.
It's gonna be a
Abdul
duel.
Carter.
They're picking Jackson Dart. No, I'm just kidding.
A duel.
Jack.
Woo.
I tell you what, that defense in New York is pretty scary.
Yep, their
Abdul
defensive front
Carter.
immediately got better.
What?
How can you not draft Abdul Carter?
His agent was hyping him up #1 for so long. You know?
Yeah, the whole league was hyping him up #1, and he didn't even end up going one.
I know.
Crazy.
So Giants could have possibly gotten the true #1 pick in this situation.
They
So
need
now
a
New
quarterback,
England-
though, bro.
The Patriots would have the next pick.
100%. But I think the Giants are going to wait till the 3rd or the 4th round to see who's there, and then they're going to try to see what they can do.
Can
What do you guys think about the Patriots at #4?
Guess what teams that I root for?
They got to
They're
get a good
still,
offensive lineman to keep Drake May up, or they're not going to
yeah, I
have.
mean, they still got to experiment with Drake May. So
Honestly, I think it's either they're gonna take Membu from Missouri or they're gonna take Campbell from LSU.
yeah, the thing with the Patriots, like they competed and stayed close in a lot of games, so they're obviously going to the right direction. I do like their
Right.
coach, but Drake May had a lot of bad games, like bad games.
Well, I mean,
He's a
to be
rookie.
fair, in a lot of those games, he didn't have time. The minute he got
Yeah.
dropped back, there was somebody in his face.
Yeah, and Ramondre was hurt a bunch. Drake May is going to be just fine.
Yeah,
No,
I feel like they definitely got to go offense with this pick. They got to get more pieces and plugs there because I feel like defensively they're okay to find. So
I mean, you got Hunter Henry and freaking you added Stephon Diggs, so that that doesn't hurt you too much.
yeah, forgot about Diggs low key, but they still need more than that.
I feel like at the end of the day, the Giants are going to get their quarterback, but it's probably going to be they're probably going to go get like Jackson Dart in round 2.
Yeah, Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. This is Jackson Sharp.
But if there's one thing I can guarantee this draft is Arizona is probably going to at least draft one Ohio State guy.
Good. We need the Ohio State guys.
Weren't we talking about some kind of offensive lineman that we could get from Ohio State?
Yeah, we were.
A couple of them.
Yeah, definitely, especially with pairing up with Paris Johnson. Yeah, we've talked about that quite a few times.
You got friggin' Donovan Jackson. That's an offensive lineman that played with Paris, I think.
I feel like with us wanting like Will Johnson and Kenneth and all that, like I feel like that'd be like a curveball pick if we go O-line and not defense.
I wouldn't be surprised if Monty traded number 16.
So how far back possibly?
This is crazy.
Yeah, like how far back? Like into the lower to 20 or like what?
I feel like it. I mean, I don't think he's going to fall too far back, but if he can get like a mid early second round pick to add to what we already have, I think he's not going to be deterred by at least dropping to 24.
Yeah, because listen, we had way less picks this year than we did last year. Because last year Monty was cooking.
Oh, he made like
He
4 or
was.
5 trades.
Yeah. So I feel like we're gonna have at least a couple picks and maybe in a round or two. So
Oh,
the pick is in for the Patriots, but of course it has to be commercial.
hey, it's all good.
Who else is left? What do the Patriots need?
I mean, as we talked
Bunch of
about,
everything still, technically.
they could definitely go any offensive lineman. They could add a receiver
To pair with Diggs, yeah.
there too.
They can definitely pair somebody with Stephon Diggs.
Dude, could you imagine if Drake May started the year with Diggs, McMillan, Henry, and then you got Stevenson in your backfield? Now, if you build an offensive line, that's a formidable offense.
For sure.
And here's a kind of out there question, but like it's far fetched. But what are the odds of Cam Scatterville being a surprising very late first round pick?
I mean, it wouldn't shock me, but I still don't think he's gonna get drafted to like late second or third round.
Yeah, late second at best. Yeah, I'm feeling that way
Yeah.
too.
He
But
ain't
again,
going
like
today.
from what we've seen, he definitely played like a first rounder the way he carried ASU.
I think teams are just going to take advantage of the depth that we have this year in terms of offensive linemen, edge rushers, and linebackers before they're thinking about adding a running back. Because I mean, you can find don't disrespect to Cam. We love him to death and would love to see him here, but like you've seen guys have great production being undrafted free agents, so you don't have to use an early pick on a running back.
Yeah, that's just not how you draft.
Yeah, because we got close to 70 picks till our third round pick.
Yeah, unless you know, bro, it's
That's
the
kind of a
Damian
stretch for
Thomas.
getting Cam there.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't mind getting him there.
But if we do trade back, I mean, we can take advantage with that spot we get too. So who knows? Imagine how hyped the Cardinals fan base in the Valley would be if they say Cam Scatterville.
Oh, they'd be probably about as hyped as I was, back yonder when I'm just sitting in the living room. All of a sudden, across the board, John Brown, Cardinal, Pittsburgh State going to the Cardinals. Like, I went to school with that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
So I'd love to have another moment like that, especially, with what Cam was able to do at ASU. I think he's got the chance to be a Darren Sproles or Danny Woodhead player in the NFL, if not better. Because, I mean, they were saying, some of the scouts were saying that outside of some of his ball security, like, he's every darn good as, every bit as good as, Jonty is.
I don't know where that ball
So
security.
saying team needs left tackle, wide receiver, defensive tackle, and edge for the Patriots.
I'm telling you, it's going to be Campbell or
McMillan was traced to the Patriots in a couple of them, but I don't think in this spot. It's going to be at 6.
I was going to say, I still
In
think
Vegas.
that the offensive line is still too great.
I wouldn't be mad at it for them if they got McMillan, but he's Vegas. I'm telling you.
You think so?
I
feel
think they're
like
gonna
it.
draft like Mikael Williams or someone like an edge rusher.
I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah, we're about to find out what Cleveland's going to do after this pick with this trade.
Right?
Honestly, Cleveland could take Shadur.
Yeah, get a Hall and
Bro,
Sanderson.
give me a call. Give me a call. All day called it.
Will Campbell, yeah. Offensive tackle. That's a good pick. Yeah, you were, yeah. They already need offensive line help. Like I said, they need to get somebody on offense.
Get me in that green room.
Gotta see
Yeah,
the highlights. What
he's
the hype
gotta-
is on Will Campbell.
Dude is a hot. It's funny though, because one of the only knocks I heard about Will Campbell was he's got tiny hands.
It does look like it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
But Drake
LSU,
May's
baby.
got good anchor.
So you're telling me that I have a chance to be in the NFL still?
I mean, hey, you could go. We could all try out for the Rattlers.
Yeah, you could be
Right.
a punter or a kicker for sure.
I'll be a backup punter for the Cardinals and take the league minimum.
The
Oh, yeah.
backup. They don't keep backup punters. You be on the practice squad.
I'll
Fool.
be the first.
Bro, I'll
This job's on the line because I'm too good, okay?
I'll
You be
pass
on the
out
practice squad.
water for $100K. Oh man.
Get me out there. I'll play some edge rusher. I'll play linebacker, the type of linebacker they want me to be.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, exactly.
Cleveland.
And dude, Cleveland's a mystery though, because again, they have.
They're
They're passing up duels, so so
They're gonna get Jador Sanders.
so
this
many
is gonna be
names.
remembered. If Abdul balls out, which I think he will. If he balls out in New York, and this pick, and if it's Shador fucking bust, ooh, that's gonna be a bad look.
Something I noted: the Cleveland Browns do not have Nick Chubb anymore.
Yeah, where did he go to again? Fuck,
He's a
don't
free
tell me.
agent,
Still a free agent. Yeah, that's why I couldn't think on it.
so the Browns could be very well in on Jonty.
I don't think so.
No, Johnson. Oh, I haven't even said. So honestly, I feel like Johnson's gonna go to Dallas.
Watch I don't know. I just have a feeling it could be Jonte, but it easily could be Shador, to be all honest.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Dallas.
Especially if you want to fully turn the page on Deshaun Watson, you need to at least within the next year or two find that staple that's going to at least be your move on. Oh, Browns pick
Well,
is in.
they can still get Mason. I mean, Mason's more up in the 10s. I could have sworn they're gonna pair somebody up with fucking Myles Garrett. That would have been so smart.
Hey, maybe it's Shalon Walker.
Good.
There's more people, bro. There's more people that they can pair with him.
Shalon Walker is a freaking beast.
Mikael Williams is a beast. They got people that can pair with him.
Dude, Georgia just produces. I'm just tired of commercials.
Right.
But yeah, no, they could go anywhere from Shador to Mikael Williams or Jalon Walker. But what are you guys honestly thinking they do here?
Edge rusher.
Who you think?
Williams.
Williams?
Yeah.
You got to guess, Dilster?
Yeah, I'd probably go Shador possibly.
Ooh, okay.
My first thought was Shador, but I feel like Shador said that he doesn't want to go there, so they're probably not going to take him. But who knows?
They're still gonna draft his ass.
I'm gonna sit with Walker.
Walker's a good pick.
But I guess we'll see. Cleveland is about to hit the podium.
Whatever Cleveland does is going to be ass. Well, no, they've been making some good trades, so I'll cut Cleveland some slack because they did make 2 really good trades today.
It's gonna be an important one though, because they gave up the number 2 pick.
Yeah, they better. Their player better still be there right now. That'd be crazy if they gave up the pick and then their player got drafted.
Right.
I look at it this way though. At least they have that extra security for next year, just in case Jacksonville's ass. They get another top 10 pick potentially.
Yeah. And a receiver doesn't really change the world for
Here we
Jacksonville,
go.
so they could very well be.
Here we go.
Oh wow. See, they got someone that can pair up with Miles.
Mason Graham.
Mason and Miles.
They got Mason Graham from Michigan.
First Mr.
Yeah, I forgot about Mason Graham.
Nice. All right, bet. Hell yeah. That's a good variance too.
Dang. Happy for their boy. Gotta love to see that teammate love. But yeah, no, it's even crazier. It's just like that defensive line had both freaking Grant and Graham.
We got Snag Grant. One more Michigan guy left. I don't see Vegas going with him. I don't see Jets going with him, so still safe there.
I mean, I look at it this way. Number 16, if we get either Michigan guy who's, slotted for that first round still, I'll be happy. Because you get Grant, you got a future all-pro, pass rusher and run stopper, or you got your freaking future corner in Will Johnson.
Here we go, McMillan time, baby. Let's go, McMillan.
Yeah.
USA. Time to shine for Vegas.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go, Ted, to
Let's go, McMillan.
Dude, I tell you what though, if McMillan does go to Vegas, Gino's gonna have some weapons.
That's gonna be a nice replacement over Devontae, who really didn't do shit.
Dude, Brock Bowers is already a freaking top 3 tight end, and he rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
They're going running back.
Oh,
you think Max Crosby actually ended up staying too? He never went anywhere.
Oh.
So.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What?
Jonte goes here. The New York Jets take McMillan to give Justin Fields another weapon to go with Garrett Wilson.
That works.
Man. I'm
pretty sure the Raiders are going to draft Ashton, though.
I could see that.
Ashton's going to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Ew.
No.
Don't do that to him.
He's going to be a Vegas
Jerry
Raider.
Jones is going to make one smart move in the offseason. That's going to be it right there.
And then his career is going to go to the toilet like freaking Zeke Elliott's did.
Well, hey, that's not our problem, right?
No, but we've had many players in that position.
Well, David Johnson, recently.
Beanie Wells.
That too, yeah.
Y'all remember the GOAT, Marcel Shipp?
Oh, yeah. Marcel Shipp.
Let me just see who the pick is. Fuck.
Marcel Shipp was the first Cardinals player I ever met.
Dude, that's pretty awesome, though. No lie.
Yep. I went to Cardinals camp as a kid. It was him, Big Red, and a bunch of other players. I don't remember who they were.
But those are always the guys that you love because they'll,
I remember Shipp because he was just a gigantic dude. He was just like his biceps were so gigantic, and he had like a Shipp tattoo.
Bro, I wish I went to the ones that were in Flagstaff. Never did.
Dude, that would have been dope. The Raiders, let's see what they're going to take.
Okay, Pete.
Dude. They're drafting Ashton Genty. They're
He
already
needs
talking
running
about
back,
it.
wide receiver, corner, O-line. Well, they're going
Let's
to go wide
go.
receiver
I told
right here.
you. Ashton
Dude.
Genty, baby.
We're making calls all day.
Raiders.
Dude, good pick. Good pick.
So we got one. I got one now.
So
Me and Frankie both have one. You don't have one yet, Dylan.
Dylan,
Oh.
you got to make your call, bro.
Still, Genty to Dallas.
Hell
No,
yes,
to the Raiders,
man.
brother.
Get that bag, bro.
Oh wait, I'm behind you guys. Shit.
Do you have anybody watching with us yet?
We have people watching and people dip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are gonna be in and out.
Dude,
Genty.
that's a game changer, though,
Plenty
man.
of Genty on the Raiders, just like I predicted, baby.
The Raiders, like, just completely changed their identity within the last 6 months.
He's gonna be running with Geno Smith. That's gonna be very cool.
Man, that's awesome.
I might literally have to get a jersey.
The Jets.
They got a black quarterback, and a black running back, and a black coach in Pete Carroll.
Hey, that's only the rumor.
Only from the waist down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. That's the only reason why he's so old and still kicking. His black don't crack.
But yeah, go figure that they get the best horse in the race, and he's a Bronco.
Now the best horse in the race is Cam Scatterbo. Y'all fucked up. Raiders should have gotten Cam.
Got a boom.
Scatterbo.
No, this is the guy, bro. He was doing people dirty on the Boise State, Idaho team.
Dude.
Cam is nice though. I think people are severely underrating Cam Scatterbo.
He's got.
And that's going to be good for whatever team.
Here's one question. So here's
him.
one question. Who's going to be that one team that makes that one WTF pick? There's always that one team every year that people are like, what? You know?
People could say that Cleveland did with getting Mason Graham.
Really?
I'm not saying that it's a bad pick. I like the pick personally, but some people are like, the Browns brown again. I've been seeing that on my Discord.
Already?
Yeah, people are already like, I can't believe the Browns selected Mason Graham. There are so many.
I don't dislike the pick. I mean,
dude, he's gonna be a future. He's gonna be a future star. I mean,
I
like
see
him.
exactly why they did it.
I like him, so I don't agree with those people. But that's the what the F pick. I don't know. I don't think there's a what the F pick in this draft, really, man. I think all the best players are like pretty much gone now, right?
Yeah, maybe it could be Dallas. Because they've had a couple of those within recent years.
That's true. Dallas could pick Jackson Dart or something weird.
Yeah, it's been Dallas lately, from my recent memory.
Dallas
and
with the
coming
Niners.
up in like what? 5 picks from now after the or 4 picks after the Jets?
Oh,
I could see the Niners doing it too.
Jets pick is in.
They did it a couple times. They got away with it with Brock Purdy. They did it with Trey Lance and didn't get away with it.
What are you guys thinking the Jets are taking?
I think you're gonna be right again.
Yeah, you could be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take him or maybe Matthew Golden. Maybe Matthew Golden goes right now.
They could also get Mimbu Banks to get Fields some good protection.
But we haven't seen yet though.
With McMillan.
We could see like mid-round pick before or after the Cardinals, who knows, but like we haven't seen like a player trade to another team yet.
Oh yeah. We still got Jalen Ramsey potential.
Yep.
I would love that. That is something that I predicted too, is a trade for Jalen Ramsey during the draft. I don't think Monty Ossenfort is that ballsy, but it's a possibility, so I'm excited.
That would be insane.
If given the opportunity, I feel like the Cleveland manager GM would have done it. What an impression that was.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Ashton Genty's high school's getting hyped.
I can't believe that Jalen Walker still hasn't been drafted yet.
He's the 4th best available linebacker still right now.
He's going to Carolina, bro.
Jalen Walker?
I think so. Either him or Michael Williams. Or, no, actually, McMillan's the pick to Carolina if he doesn't go to the Jets. But if he goes to the Jets, it's going to be Javon Walker or DeLon Walker to the Panthers. Because I think, as much as receivers go, I think this draft is deep enough to where you don't have to use a first-round pick on a receiver if you're not exactly sold on somebody.
Nah, that's more like anywhere between rounds 3, 4, 5 at the latest.
Yeah, honestly, the two wide receivers that I could see going in the first round would be McMillan and Golden. But other than that, I mean, you'd be kind of tripping to take one of these dudes in the first round.
Right. It's funny, though, because I was looking through a lot of rankings the other day, and quite a few people had our guy Savion Williams ranked number 10.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and he's ranked 14 out of the wide receivers.
So, I mean, being in that threshold is pretty decent.
Top 15 is beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, I expect good things from him. So hopefully he can land in the Cardinals' lap, and I can be a very happy man. Excuse me.
Man.
I hate these commercials. I ain't gonna lie. Get on the experience.
It's like a freaking cliffhanger for a TV show. Like, come on, if I wanted to see Peyton Manning sell insurance. Never.
You got this leaf blower, weed whacker, pressure washer thing.
The only commercial I want to see right now is a Wingstop.
Where's Woody Johnson?
Woody Johnson?
Yeah, where's Woody at? There he is.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Having one name in your name that's a nickname for the male genitalia is crazy, but having your first and last name both be that is nuts. Woody Johnson. Oh my god. That's like being named Richard Dickerson.
And the fact that you just said Woody Johnson is nuts in the same sentence.
That's his name.
Oh, here we go. Tataroa McMillan. I don't know.
I'm about to say you're super ahead of us. Like I'm getting Adam Schefter bombs. That's how I know ahead of time. But
dude, Membu. I said either him or McMillan.
You did say that. You did say that. Well, Frankie's got two. I've got one, and you got nothing.
Dude, Shedeur to the Saints is real.
Oh yeah, Shedeur to the Saints is happening, and I can't wait to go back in time and clip me saying this week's ego.
I could run through a brick wall right now.
He looks like fuck the Jets. You're like, damn, how I slide to the Jets.
Hey.
You can see it
Somebody
in his
call
face.
Aaron.
He does not want to go to the Jets.
He spent time in Columbia, Missouri. I think he'll be fine in New York.
Right. The money's good.
Oh,
man. This is awesome for Fields though.
All right. I'm calling Jalon Walker right here. And the pick's already in, but we'll probably have another 10-minute commercial.
It's Carolina?
Yeah.
Carolina. Oh.
Carolina. Then we got the Saints, who are probably taking Shedeur, and then the Bears.
I think the Carolina Panthers are going to take Josh Simmons.
What?
Josh Simmons or Gray Zabel.
Who, the Panthers?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yep.
I think they go defense. I mean, I'm not saying that your pick wouldn't be a good choice. I'm just saying I think they go defense.
They got a short emergent quarterback.
They don't have a running back.
But they do need to protect him 100%.
They're good at corner. They gave J.C. Horn hella money.
Deservedly so. He's
Who
a
many
beast.
Cardinals fans wanted to draft a few years ago, including me.
Dude, could you imagine though if freaking wait? Yeah, no, because giving Bryce Young.
They're booing. Oh,
Who?
never mind. I'm watching the stupid Jets fucking recap thing, and it kicks me.
Jets fans don't like the pick.
Jets fans
No,
don't like it.
it's a recap from like years, every year of the Jets like not liking their picks, and then them liking him, and it's just like a recap of all the years the Jets drafted.
Man.
Give us the Panthers pick, bastards.
No, yeah, it's just like, why do we need a commercial, come back to the show, and then go to another commercial?
Because they're getting paid lots of money by these advertising companies to ruin the draft with
Hey,
advertising.
the later rounds aren't like that, though. They
We
just
should
fucking
pay them next year to do like a 10-second ad.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Dude, this draft's rolling right along. We're not even that far down or away, realistically.
And we're already an hour in,
Yep. So we got 1 hour left.
which is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world. Still hitting the corners in the low, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DR.
Who do you think? Hey, Dill. Who do you think Carolina's going with right here?
I feel like they're going defense too.
Why do you guys feel like that?
Probably Jalen.
Am I missing something? Is their offensive line already good or something?
I just feel like they're I don't know. I just feel like offensive line wise, and like if they're looking for a receiver or anything like that, they can wait. There's a lot of what?
They can wait.
For some reason, I just feel like since Luke Kuechly retired, they've been missing that huge game-breaking player on defense, and this is where they're going to try to get him right here.
Luke Kuechly was the GOAT. That boy was gifted. One of the best linebackers to lace him up.
One of the all-timers that, retired in his prime.
Him and that other guy that does TV.
Talking about Patrick Willis?
I think he played another position. I think he was like a tight end, but he was like on the same team. It was Luke Kuechly and like Greg Olsen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were just like my two favorite players on that team. They were so sick.
Hard to believe that freaking Greg Olsen started out in Chicago.
Right? I didn't even know that. I just know the Carolina Cam Newton duo.
That was a very, very lethal combo.
For sure. That team was really good.
Come on, give us Spurs.
Those teams if Carson Palmer's finger wasn't injured, it would have been a whole different story. I'm gonna be honest with you. We would have lit them up.
Best available Shadur Sanders.
We would have lit them up, and then we would have went to the Super Bowl and lit the Denver Broncos up. I truly believe that.
Dude, that year still depressed. Makes me feel depressed.
Yeah, Bruce Arians had to fake retire in order to get the crap out of here.
Deuces. It's nice to see his face though in that Patrick Peterson, retirement video though.
Right.
Screw him. I went so hard for him, and then he just left us. He doesn't care about us. Papa Arians don't carry him.
You sold us down the river, huh?
I'm weak.
Here it is. Jalon Walker.
Did I finally get one right too?
Is that who you said? Jalen Walker?
Yeah.
U of A.
Never mind, I won't say it.
McMillan. All right, Bryce Young to McMillan.
In the house.
Wow, we were all wrong. Wow, we were guessing Tetaroa for every other pick, and then we stopped guessing them because it got. I guess we were just like, they're not gonna pick him, I guess.
All right. At least he went top 10 though, so there you go, Tucson.
Hey,
Dude, I'm
Tucson, you're on the board.
Woo! Pretty
You get to
sure.
go to Arizona. I mean, you get to go from Arizona to Carolina.
Now I can't wait to pick off Frankie Madden 26 when he goes to McMillan. Let's go.
That's so funny, yeah, because you know it's gonna be an insta pick.
Oh yeah, I already know he's gonna press square on that shit.
Hey, man, no. I think he possibly, I think, is the highest draft pick in U of A history.
Really?
If not second.
I mean, the U of A
Where
hasn't
did
really had
Ndamukong
that many high
Suh-
football
Was it
draft picks, right?
Ndamukong Suh U of A?
What?
Wasn't Sue U of A?
Ndamukong Suh?
Yeah.
No. Who went to
No.
Nebraska, bro?
Or that? Oh, fucking A, Nebraska. Oh.
Nebraska?
Nebraska.
He was a Cornhusker.
Who the fuck was I thinking? Or not?
Let's go.
Oh, no.
USA.
Can't
Now
believe
we
you
gotta
didn't
see our
guess your
boy.
guy. You didn't believe in him.
What?
I can't believe you didn't guess your guy. You didn't believe in him.
I didn't
No.
think he was a fit for Carolina.
I'm just joking around, dude. They need
I was-
something for Bryce Young. I knew it
Who
was
was
either
their
going to
other wide receivers anyways that they had?
Adam
Who?
Thielen and Adam Thielen.
That's
then you
it.
Oh.
They had nobody, bro. They had Deontay Johnson, and then they traded him a bunch of times, right?
He looks really happy to be on Carolina, though.
Yeah,
Dude,
he looks super happy. I mean, I think he's just happy to make millions of dollars. He's a top 10 pick, so it's way better than not being a top 10 pick.
Dude,
You
he's
know,
Carolina's number one.
the lottery, once you're out of the lottery, the money drops down significantly. He's an instant millionaire right now. So, of course, he's happy.
And the Saints pick is already in.
You know who they're picking, bro. We saw this in the future. Mr. Shedeur Sanders. Let's go.
Prime time junior.
Look how shitty those throws were from Fafita, man.
They were really bad, bro.
Yeah,
He kept getting
look how
drafted.
many times he bailed number 11 out. The quarterback, QB.
You know what's funny though? That's his best friend. But
See,
no.
look, see how long he paused to fucking try to jump for it, bro? That shit was in the air for so long.
I'm not gonna not deny he had an awful year, but he had a really good year the year before. So
Well,
at least
have another really
that was a
year
good
then.
throw. That was a good throw. Like,
The boy is trash, boy. Don't try to defend that boy.
well, listen, at the end of the season, though, he was turning the ball over a lot, and he
A
won
lot,
a
bro.
decent amount of
Like a
money.
bakery.
the whole
Yeah.
team was ass, bro.
It's ass, bro. It's ass, bro. The team itself is just disgustingly ass, man.
You know, I checked a couple of those mock drafts I was telling you guys about.
Yes, man.
A couple of them had us taking Mbuka.
Who the hell is that, man? Who?
The receiver from Ohio State, bro.
We don't need no damn receiver, bro.
You guys were talking about receiver the past 2 weeks on the podcast. All of us were actually, but we were talking about like mid-ish round, like fourth earliest. Like,
Yeah, we don't need a receiver right away.
yeah.
Dude.
Kyler Murray even said we don't need no receiver.
Oh, yeah, he's got Greg Dortch. He don't need anybody else.
He really don't.
Dortch is a goat, dude.
George is like that, bro.
Team
I'll
Matt.
keep it real with you. George was like one of our most productive dudes last year.
Saints get Will
Wow.
Johnson.
And that,
Nah,
hey,
bro. My stomach will hurt if they get Will Johnson. I just need him to last until the Cardinals pick, and I'll
that
be all right.
71 streak ends tonight.
I'm going to be real with you.
The Saints are drafting Shedeur.
Shedeur Sanders, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it. Gonna make him the
Derek
next
Carr,
Drew
get ready to
Brees.
be on the move. Draft night trade. Derek Carr is injured, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely 100% drafting Shedeur Sanders, brother.
Well, not only that, but it's just like the guy you have him is behind him is Spencer Rattler, and he didn't
Oh, he
really.
was awful, dude. He was god awful.
Spencer Shattler.
He is definitely not NFL ready.
The meat Mattler.
But the thing about it is, I think Spencer Rattler could be good one day, though.
Oh, here it is. I swear, if they don't take him,
Don't we play Carolina next season again?
I hope so. We need to play them and destroy them.
Play
Kelvin
McMillan and right off the grid.
Shedeur is continuing.
Calvin Banks Jr.
Shedeur is having.
He was on my
type
fucking
fall.
mock draft. On the fucking shit. All right.
Dude,
The one that we aired.
could you? Oh my gosh! Imagine if he has the Aaron Rodgers type fall, and then you have the freaking Steelers scoop him up.
Holy
Damn, what
cow,
happened
the
to
slide
Shedeur,
continues.
guys?
And the Bears on the clock.
That's whack, bro.
San Fran's not gonna draft Shedeur. Dallas is not gonna draft Shedeur.
We're not gonna draft Shedeur.
So like
Indy. Oh,
he's falling.
whoa.
Indy. Listen, he has an ego ass attitude. His ego's high up there. Okay. So, and him with his fucking little fits when Colorado barely loses in final minutes, stopping off to the locker room. That character doesn't show good. So
I've floated this before, but remember, Indianapolis still picks in a couple, and they don't exactly have a guy they're sold on. So if they're truly interested in, want somebody that's at least a lot better accuracy, wise, I think they could take a chance on him, especially at 14.
I was kind of pissed off right now that the Shedeur is sliding because of this stupid ego shit. But it's actually going to be better for him in the long run because he's not going to end up on one of these shitty teams that's picking up high. So he'll end up on a good team. Maybe he'll sit for a year and whatever. But yeah, the Saints suck anyways. They got Derek. What is Derek Carr going to do? This is a terrible pick. Not because the player isn't good, just because they need a quarterback.
Everybody's already throwing their picks in. The Bears are on the clock, but their picks are already in.
That's crazy to me.
By the way,
how you not going to take Shedeur Sanders at 9?
The Bears.
I hate to be the Saints whenever Shedeur Sanders plays them.
Oh, dude, he's going to have the world's biggest chip on his shoulder like he already did before.
Bro, you know what I don't miss hearing on the broadcast so far?
What?
Todd. Fucking.
That's so funny.
What do you guys think? Bears here.
Honestly, do they still got Keenan? Is he still playing?
I mean, I think so, but they still have DJ Moore and Romo Dunze too.
Yeah, they still got decent options to throw to. They still have decent running back. They could go. It could be another offensive line because the offensive line tend to go quick. I feel like they might go offensive line.
You think
Possibly.
so?
Possibly, because they do go quick.
I feel that.
Caleb, because there was games where like Caleb was like doing shit you would see on Madden. Dude, that dude was running around, jumping, leaping, leprechaun it. Like they're gonna need some more O-line help. Might as well, right? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about? That one play where he skipped randomly, like it was like a random X tap button. I thought our schedule already did release. The fuck? Just not in order.
Colleen, thank you very much. What a scene here in Green Bay. A little over 100,000 people here in Green Bay. More than double that.
Frankie's muted.
What?
There we go.
I feel like I'm on pardon the interruption. I got muted.
I hear you again.
Game keeps floating.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, I don't. I don't keep floating.
There
Can
we
you hear
go.
me?
Yeah, we're good now.
Walter Nolan's, you
Yeah,
are.
I don't keep floating. Somebody called me, and that messes
Oh,
everything up.
dude, that happened to me too.
Yeah. So
I disappeared. I'm sorry.
yeah. When people call you, it destroys the thing, and then you just have to wait for your sound to come back. So I left the stage and I kept adding myself back to the stage until my sound came back. So when that happens, don't react to it. Just let me do that. Just know it's not malfunctioning. Someone's trying to get a hold of me because they're idiots, and I told them
Yeah,
not to call me.
that happened to me too.
We're just so popular.
Yeah, my lady knows that I'll be on for a bit more too, so she
The
knows not to
Bears.
call. So
It's just randos and scam likely, and people's girlfriends that keep telling not to call me.
Wow, 50th anniversary of since Walter Payton's select.
Hopefully, me putting it on Do Not Disturb makes me not available for people to call me.
Come on. Dude, we are only like 6 picks away, bro.
I know they're
Right?
going by so quick, but now that they're getting closer, it feels like it's dragging.
They're gonna play 6-7 more commercials, bro.
After this pick, I'm gonna do a bathroom break for like 30 seconds.
You're not gonna. He's gonna do a gambling break, folks. He's looking at the NBA games.
Who? They took Colston Loveland from Michigan.
That's not bad. He's a good tight end, but there's
I bet you Broncos were wanting him.
Well, it just makes like what happens to Cole Kmet now?
he's old.
All right, I'll be right back.
Well, also makes you wonder. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Ben Johnson loves to utilize 2 tight end sets.
Yep, that's true. So Cole Kmet's not going anywhere.
Ben Johnson has a new toy.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the Bears actually have a coach with a good offensive mind now.
Right. It's not freaking Nagy's horrible coach ass.
Or Mick Blugger butt, whatever.
I'm weak as hell. Yeah, not him. I can't even repeat what you said. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Flubber, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
How about Michigan, though, being well represented in this early first round?
Right.
Hey, man. That's the Harbaugh effect still 2 years later or whatever.
Hey, funny. The guy who has part of an Arizona podcast living in Michigan.
All right. Division rival right now, the Niners.
What?
Division rival right now, pick.
And the pick is apparently in.
Yep.
I would love to see what the Niners do.
Dude, they're going to try.
Shanahan, it's going to be an offensive guy.
They have to go defense.
Nah, Shanahan loves offense.
I would not be surprised if Michael Williams went right here.
Handshake on that one. Shanahan's going.
What about Jalen Walker?
Either or, bro. But I think Michael Williams is going to be a better fit for San Francisco.
I could see it.
And then you also forget, granted, he also has a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff going on, but you also have Mike Green, who could land anywhere on the board as well.
Yeah, I mean, San Francisco likes taking players with dicey pasts.
That's fair.
They are not scared.
Man. And we went to another commercial break.
No. What are you watching on, bro? You're like ahead. You're like 10 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, it must be.
No, you are. You are.
I'm in the future.
How you been? I
Yeah, you've been way ahead of the game.
feel like me and Dame are on point, and you're ahead.
Which means he's watching the real broadcast, and for some reason we're watching
Well, here's the
not
thing,
real
though. Me and him are both
broadcast.
watching on that Hulu Plus.
Oh yeah, you guys are both watching on Hulu. I'm
Yeah,
literally
so I don't know
watching
how
on.
we're behind.
Well, I'm not gonna say what I'm watching on to protect myself, but
Yeah, so
let's just
Hulu
say
thinks
I'm not
guess
watching in a
sponsor-
conventional way.
Good. So where do you think the Cowboys go after the 49ers?
I could have sworn Jensen would have been a Cowboy.
I think.
Mario and Hampton if they need a running back.
Honestly, listen,
Oh, that's
it's
a
gonna
good.
be that WTF pick. The Cowboys are gonna do. That's what it's gonna be. That WTF pick.
So they're gonna take Luther Burden from Missouri.
Something fucking random.
I could see Luther Burden from Missouri, honestly.
He's a good ass player.
Yeah. It would be unexpected, but he's good.
I was gonna say I just think Dallas has a lot more pressing needs on the defensive side of the ball than their offense right now.
Yeah, they give up a lot of points. Their secondary's ass.
They got Trayvon Diggs, bro. They can't be ass.
Bro, Diggs is overrated.
Dude, their ownership is ass. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, Trayvon Diggs is a little overrated, huh?
Micah Parsons is the only heartbeat of the offense. It's not Diggs. Diggs just gets those deflections. That's it.
Michael Parsons a little overrated too. Not super overrated, but just a little overrated.
I was gonna say he's
damn good, but
He'll ball out
he's
the first
a
5
little
weeks, and then he'll cool off a little. But
that's just Dallas in general.
I
Bro.
won't say overrated. I'll say inconsistent. That's a better word.
He's a perfect fit for the Cowboys then.
But disappeared down the stretch just like Cowboy legends do.
Like Jerry Jones has put a hell of a curse on the organization. But I mean,
let's go Niners pick.
I want to see, somebody that fits a need go here, but also I don't want to see the 49ers get good again.
Right.
I want them to do what they normally do and pick someone that it can't really help them out. They're not good. They're not good in the last couple of years of drafting.
No.
The guy.
But I mean,
Debo's gone. Freaking McCaffrey's injury history. Freaking, it's got to be an offensive guy.
Shadurn is.
I mean, they need help on the defense too, right?
Ayuk is their best guy right now, so
They need defensive help too, though. They need everything.
Yeah, Kittle's getting older too, so.
Dude. Like I said, freaking Shadurn could easily go to Indy. He could easily be a project for Seattle or freaking Pittsburgh. But yeah, no, I'm thinking the 49ers are taking Michael Williams here.
But in my opinion, if they go defense, it'd be dumb as fuck. But that's just me, though.
I was going to say, they do need somebody to replace Debo, but I think they can do that in the second or third round.
And McCaffrey is not available half the time, too, so.
Yeah, I mean, McCaffrey literally.
And Kittle's getting older.
Bomb CMC.
Hey, they went to the Super Bowl, right? And then.
Yeah.
They got older, and then
was that
changed
before McCaffrey?
And then it all fed
apart. Yeah, that was before McCaffrey.
Dang, they got worse with how you get worse with Christian McCaffrey on your team. That's crazy.
Easy. He's not available half the time.
And the team fell apart too, dude. Like
you pay him a fuck ton of money, and then he's not there half the time.
Everybody got hurt. Freaking.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody got hurt for sure.
Debo got hurt. Freaking. Jennings got hurt. Just about anybody they plugged into that. Freaking Ricky got shot.
Oh, Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, he did get shot. That's crazy. Imagine that. You get to the NFL, you think your life is about to be golden, and then you get shot on some weird shit.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Get on with it, Goodell.
USA, USA, USA.
Called
Can Niner fans even read that? Wee.
Wait, Frankie, wait.
Oh shit.
Let me and Dylan catch up to you. Michael Williams.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to go. I didn't want him to go to there,
Dude.
but it's the best fit for him.
You know it's good for us though? Bro, that means freaking
Run, Tyler, run, baby.
Jelon
Will
Walker
Johnson time.
us.
That's what it means, Will Johnson time?
Or
Bro,
Jelon,
Dallas already has a minute left
Or what, Frankie?
for their pick.
No, or Frankie said or.
they could I mean Will Johnson or shoot if we keep seeing freaking Jelon Walker slide.
Oh yeah. If he's still there at 16, we'll definitely choose him. That's their style.
I feel like I didn't post in an ASF, but I think I said once when I shared, I was like, yeah, I'd be down with Jalen Walker.
So I mean this is where I think Barron from Texas goes is well no, not to Dallas, but he either can go to Dallas or Miami in the next 2 picks because they're looking to move Ramsey, they're looking to replace him, and that would be a good fit, him or Johnson.
Hey, Damien. Oh, somebody called him again.
God.
Into a situation that where it's not every down, but you move him in.
But
it's certain down.
I don't know. Another
Michael Williams.
I feel like Luther Burden is such a Jones pick. What do you guys think go to Dallas now that Jonte's out of the picture?
I don't know.
Of course they're gonna
It's gonna
shout
be that WTF pick.
Dallas's pick is in. Of course they're not gonna go to commercial for that.
Right?
He paid for half the draft.
Oh, there's Jerry. Jerry.
Oh, wrong show.
The GOAT, Jerry Springer.
Luther Burden.
You're a Dallas Cowboy.
Oh.
Right?
Tyler Booker. Okay. That's actually a really good pick for them because they needed to help Dak on that line. Game's muted again.
I mean, I guess. It wasn't necessary WTF, but it was just mid. So.
Wow. Dude, you know who else? Dude, Dylan. We are 3 picks away, and Kenneth Grant is still available as well.
Oh, I know. Will Johnson is too.
But, dude, I feel like Barron from Texas is going right here to Miami.
Who's that guy from Marshall that they're so high on?
Mike Green
or something? Yeah, he's still there too.
The only thing is he's being investigated for potential assault at Virginia, so that's what's causing him to slide a little bit. But honestly,
he's got muscle mass. Really? O-line that has muscle mass? I hope you would. So tell me, Saban, the GOAT of coaching. I'm just being a smart ass.
I'll tell you what, though, when you got a guy that big with that kind of frame that can freaking move, I'd be hell of afraid.
Isn't
Like that.
Didn't Milroe declare for the draft too? Now that I fucking just seeing this right now.
Yeah, he's actually.
Yeah. Where can Milroe go?
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to get an opportunity as a quarterback, but I feel like his best opportunity in the NFL would be like, the route Terrell Pryor took was as an athlete, like convert to a wide receiver or
transition, huh?
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't
Well,
question
yeah.
speed and the athletic ability. I just don't think he has the arm to, be at the NFL level.
Completely doable. You know, a player I can immediately think of when it comes to transitioning from QB to a different position? Logan Thomas.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he did it quite well.
He's still pretty decent right now.
It's funny because he started as a quarterback for us, and then he ended up being for the Commanders.
Those were with Skelton and Cobb and him and
Oh man, yeah, I remember the days when our franchise QB was invested Kevin Cobb.
Jeez.
Man,
But Miami though, with Tyreek wanting to be traded, Tua with a mysterious brain scrambler right now.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle.
Honestly, listen, they really do need some O-line help. They really, really, really do. If there's one team out of all teams that drafted an offensive line, they need help.
It's got to be them, you would at least think.
Yeah, because of like the whole Tua getting sacked and like, I think I think he went to Houston, but they don't have Laramie Tunsil anymore, right? Because he's on Houston now.
I was gonna say Tunsil got traded.
I'm pretty sure he's on Houston now. But yeah, I don't even know like their best O line right now. So they're gonna need to like get an O line.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they definitely. I feel like they could use a guard or a tackle, so it really doesn't matter. But the second rated tackle Booker was the second rated guard in the draft, so he just went. You got Donovan Jackson from Ohio State that is still available.
Yeah, but guess what though? You know how we were talking about how Jalen Ramsey wants out earlier?
Yep.
So with Miami knowing that, who's available still? Will Johnson. Never know, man.
Yeah, no, your best rated offensive tackle that's left on the board right now is another Ohio State guy, Josh Simmons.
I feel like we briefly discussed this at one time. Josh Simmons.
I feel like we talked about both of them in previous episodes because they were.
Yeah, that name sounds very familiar.
Dude, the Dolphins pick is in. It is in. It is in. I feel like they could also shock everybody and go with Gray Zabel from North Dakota State.
Possibly.
Because if I remember right, he's the best rated interior offensive lineman in the draft. And especially if you want to keep Tua going for at least a couple more years, you're going to need to give him.
Definitely.
You're going to need to give him a Secret Service level protection.
Yeah, you would think they draft at least 2,
Right. I can definitely see them going here, dipping back for, a skill position with their second, and if they still find somebody that's a, first or second round grade or quality in a later round, they're going to go in.
You also can't forget about Tyreek being iffy with Miami right now. So that's two very important positions that they're iffy on. They don't even know that they're going to have them by midseason with Tyreek and Jalen. So,
well, it's just funny though because if you want to, I kind of compared the Tyreek situation to what the Suns are kind of dealing with KD. You don't know if he's going to be there. You don't know if he's not going to be there. It's a 50-50 call.
And it's like every other month during the season, oddly, not in the off season. It's like he
Right.
seems to be in trouble with the police. You notice that? It's like every other month during the season. So causes a little trouble.
Oh yeah.
And he's got hella child support to pay too with like what, 12, 13 baby mamas. He's gonna have to keep working, so
Oh yeah. But I mean, with his skill, I don't think he's gonna have to worry about ever having to worry about money.
Damien's back. We were talking about all the child support that Tyreek Hill has to pay.
Oh yeah, I heard everything. I had to go to the bathroom though.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh shit, okay, you're good.
Dude, I'm just glad my phone's literally gonna make it just
And
enough.
I totally super disagree with your Jalen Milroe take. That's exactly what they said about Lamar Jackson when he came out of Louisville.
Which part?
Exactly word for word what you said. His best chance is going to be playing running back or something. You know what I mean? Like
Lamar Jackson is light years better than Jalen Milroe.
I mean, Lamar Jackson didn't look all that great in Louisville, though. He didn't look like Lamar Jackson. You know, it wasn't like the Ravens took him like almost at a
Hey,
Brock Purdy spot.
time
You
out.
know.
Time out. So I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. I can.
Your boy.
But listen. So Cardinals are 3 picks away. Jalen Walker, Will Johnson, and Mike Green are still on the list, and we're 3 picks away.
Yeah, the Kenneth Grant dream is dead.
And Kenneth Grant.
No, not Kenneth Grant.
Is he going to the Dolphins?
He may or may not be.
I think they're going Barron, but we both could be wrong.
No, I saw the future.
Oh, Grant.
Don't say it.
There's your Calais replacement. Dang, Michigan is dominant first round.
Michigan's fucking this draft up, dude.
Kenneth Grant. Oh!
I told you I saw the future.
How the hell did this Michigan team go 8-5?
That's crazy, bro. That coach is gonna be a goat.
Every pick that all live reaction alert. Every pick in the last like 4 or 5 years that I've wanted for this team, they always fall within 2 to 4 picks ahead of us. And I think one of the years between. Oh, I'm almost done. One of the years a team traded ahead of us, and it was Houston. It was Houston that traded ahead of us 1 pick away, and they got our guy. It's all good though.
Did that to us many moons ago. The Kansas City Chiefs, and they got Pat Mahomes. That's the luck of the fucking Cardinals. But we are still here, and we have a chance to get Jelon.
I understand. It's all good. Look at these highlights, bro. Look at them. He's a mammoth. He runs fast as fuck for a guy his size. Good pick. Good pick.
Face down oh man.
Good pick, man. Look at that. I wanted him so fucking. Hey, Monty. He's almost done with his rookie deal. Contact his agent, please. Shit.
Ooh.
You see that, bro? Chase his fools down. I wanted him so bad.
But hey, you know who's still available though? Walter Nolan.
Is he a
Will
D-line?
Johnson guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Will Johnson too, and Jalen Walker on the other side of Sweat.
I feel like Nolan could go to Atlanta though. Either Nolan or Walker are going to end up going to Atlanta. And Shadur is still available. What is going on?
Atlanta with the Kirk Cousins.
Dude, they already have Michael Penix. They don't need another.
Bro, what? Penix? No. He was god-awful.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Nah, they can move off of Kirk Cousins if they want to now.
And they're both awful. Listen, they're both awful.
Kirk Cousins is like Brad Beal. Nobody's going to take his damn
the Cardinals did Josh Rosen dirty like that before, okay? So
they didn't do Josh Rosen dirty. Josh Rosen
yes, they did. Well, I'm not saying, but Josh Rosen had 1 year, and then Kyler Murray happened. So
Well, Josh
Phoenix had his
Rosen
half
went
a
to a
year.
bunch of other teams and never was good at all. He could
Phoenix
be.
had his half a year. So now
Bro.
it's their time.
Bro,
They can get dumped like
Bro, I
Rosen
can't
got
believe you
dumped.
just said that the Cardinals did Josh Rosen dirty. That's crazy.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I'm saying like Rosen had his 1 year, then just dumped. So Phoenix had his half year and got dumped.
He didn't
bro,
get dumped. You're
He
tripping,
did get
dude.
dumped. Rosen did get dumped. Kyler Murray happened.
we are 2 picks away.
Well, yeah, no, Josh Rosen got dumped, but not the other guy you're talking about.
Michael Penix? If Shador were to get drafted in a scenario, then yes.
I'm gonna dump Penix for Shador.
They're not gonna do that, bro. What are you talking about? They like Michael Penix Jr.
I'm saying in the scenario of.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
They like him though. They like him.
Dude, I think the most realistic situation now is you have Shador falling to Pittsburgh.
Yes, Pittsburgh, because Aaron Rodgers hasn't made up his mind, so that makes more sense.
Dude, that was a good. I'm so salty. I wanted him. Damn.
Aaron Rodgers is doing Molly at a beach campsite somewhere. He's not even thinking about football.
For sure.
Fucking Miami, man. Now give us Tyreek Hill because he took Kenneth Grant. Then I'll feel better. Kenneth Grant for Tyreek Hill.
Bro, you are too into Kenneth, my guy.
Defensive fronts win you games, my guy. And both fronts win you games, actually. So,
bro, we will be fine. We got Tomlinson, and we also have.
We still have that one hole. We're not fully there built yet on the line. On both lines, we're not built there yet. We've seen it with Philly. Bro, Philly's O-line is fully stacked. We saw this already.
How we
push Saquon, like we can easily replicate that. I'm not saying James Conner can be like Saquon, but he can fully be capable to be a lot better than he already is now with what we have now. And
you don't be Saquon.
We don't have a finished product yet on our line, either line. Our defensive line is almost there compared to what our O-line is now.
I think we just need everybody to stay healthy. We were playing well until everybody started getting hurt last year.
Shit. About 10, 15 minutes away from that Cards pick?
Right, I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I was going to say, my phone's literally going to make it through probably pick 20 and then crash.
You mean charge-wise?
Yeah.
Why don't you slap it on the charger and turn it sideways?
Because my port doesn't work. I have to have one of those flat.
Well, you better hope the Cardinals don't trade past 20.
Dude, that would fucking suck.
Better find a way then, my guy.
I do have a thought. See if it works.
Well, so we're one more pick away from Will Johnson. Atlanta's pretty stacked. Fuck, who's that? Who's your QB or CB1? He's pretty good too.
Ours?
Help me out.
Garrett Williams?
Is it AJ Terrell?
Yes, AJ Terrell. So they got Terrell already. They're pretty confident with AJ Terrell at CB1. I don't believe they're gonna. I don't see them picking corners. So Will Johnson could fall in our hands with this Atlanta pick. What are the other scenarios that could fall to for Will Johnson to fall to us at corner? I'd be happy as fuck if we go corner at first because you guys already know for weeks and weeks and years, even before we started doing this, for years in the group, I've been begging for a corner. So
yep, me too. And
I'd be happy as fuck if we go Will Johnson if he falls to us. But if Will Johnson gets taken and Canada gets taken, bro, oh my goodness, censored.
Dude, even if so say theoretically the Falcons take Will Johnson. Jahe Barron is still a really good pick for us at 16.
Jalen Walker's still available too. They could go Jalen Walker.
I feel like if Will Johnson gets picked and it's between Jade and Jalen, we'll take Jalen Walker.
Jalen's gonna listen, it's a decent possibility that Jalen Walker's gonna stay in Georgia professionally. Play college in Georgia, stay in Georgia with Atlanta.
That is fair. But yeah, no, that you make a good point, Dame, because if you can get Jalon Walker at number 16, that means you can drop back to the second round and find a corner
Right,
like
like Harrison or someone.
Amos or
So Cincinnati, listen. So if we don't get Will Johnson, surprisingly somehow, Cincinnati's gonna get Will Johnson, 100%. How
Yeah,
bad that defense is? How could you not in that
I mean,
position?
bro,
if we
Marcus
pass on Will Johnson, I'll be furious. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'd be furious. I'd be very mad.
Wearing your reason me when Kenneth Grant got picked?
Oh yeah, way more. I'm gonna go way crazier than that. Like what the heck? Why wouldn't
I
you
know.
pick it?
I'll be salty as fuck too if I get crossed by Atlanta and we passed on. Man,
I'll be crazy.
I'll be double crossed within the
That's
last
just
three
funny.
picks.
either way in Monty I trust. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, as long as we get someone good, I don't care. But like that's who I want. That's who I personally. He's first on all my mock drafts.
I would
Even though
not
I knew like I should pick somebody else because it's probably not realistic, but I was like, fuck it, I'm picking Will Johnson. If
you
he's
know
there,
now
I'm
that I
taking him.
think about it, I'm glad I did put my phone back on the charger because I just have a gut feeling that somewhere we're gonna take 16 and then later on, right before the first round ends, we're gonna trade back in because somebody we really like is gonna be right at the end of that first round.
You really think so, Frankie? I'd be down as fuck for this to happen, but we would lose out on picks on what we got. We were already thinking about it last year, but I mean, man, I want this to happen for your prediction. We never thought about this.
Where are we?
Wild.
Shador,
Atlanta.
Jalen Walker, Will
Atlanta's about a
Johnson.
pick.
There was less than a 1% chance that Walker would be available at 15. That's insane.
I'm telling you, Walker's gonna stay in Georgia. He's forever meant to live there and retire there, and he's gonna love it. And my boy, shout out Cody Keeler and ASF, big Atlanta Falcon fan. He's gonna be ecstatic doing cartwheels.
I'm just like, please don't pick Will Johnson. Please don't pick
I know,
Will Johnson.
me too.
Please don't pick
Me
Will
too.
Johnson.
Don't pick
Please
Will
don't pick
Johnson.
Will Johnson. Let him fall to the Cardinals. If he doesn't fall to the Cardinals, we will rage. I swear to God, we'll rage.
I feel like if we get Will Johnson, that's the next, coming of the no-fly zone with him and
Absolutely, it will.
Dude, and then if we get another edge rusher or a D tackle or something after that, dude, our defense is gonna look so damn good next year. I can't wait to see what Nick Rallis and the new defensive coordinators and
Don't
stuff
get
have.
Will Johnson, bro.
Dude, they're a nasty
And
line.
Frankie, stay quiet. Stay quiet. Don't say shit. for me and Damien, because you're a little head.
I wonder what the Bears saw in their tight end that they didn't see in the Walker kid.
Just fucking say the pick, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Dude.
I know they would do this right before the Cardinals pick. Hey, while you think about it, the pick is counting down though. So
This ad brought to you
while
by
they're blabbering away, so
you when you're hungry.
Oh, that's true. So the Cardinals have less time. This is the
they're
moment
having
of truth.
yeah. So the countdown's already beginning right now for the Cardinals.
This outfit was a clever disguise for the actual real outfit.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. All right, I hate to have this on. Let's go. Last minute. Let's go. Woo. Larry.
You're in the chat.
Who?
The viewer is gone.
Birds of
You waited too long, Frankie. The viewer has dipped.
Damn. Oh, they took
Look at they're showing.
Dylan, there's your call, bro.
Jalen Walker?
Yeah.
I thought, let's go.
Let's go.
Will
That means we're gonna get Will Johnson.
Silver platter. He is served on a silver platter And Dylan's dreams of begging for a decade, well, not a decade, but
Come
almost a
on,
decade
don't fuck
after
this up,
Patrick
Monty
Peterson
Austin Ford.
has
Don't
come
fuck this
through
up, Monty
on a
Austin
silver
Ford.
platter. Will Johnson, my
Let's
friend, welcome to the
go.
I
Cardinals.
honestly, hey,
Welcome to the Cardinals, Jalen, or not Jalen,
I'm gonna be
Will
straight up.
Johnson.
I'm
The
calling
Cardinals pick is
Welcome to the
in.
Cardinals. Announce it already.
Barron would not be disappointing to me.
Will Johnson.
I'm going. Will Johnson's first on my mock draft in every way, in shape or form. So this is big. If we get, that'll be the first one on my mock draft. I gotta pull my mock draft up now to see the accuracy because, it might be. We might have one on the board, baby. We might have one on the board. Will Johnson. Let's go. I really hope that they make the right decision,
Bird gang, baby, let's go.
especially because the Rams just got Devontae Adams.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
the
we were talking about this. Yep.
Seahawks got
We need
Jackson
another
Smith-Njigba.
Mhm.
They got Ayuk and them over in 49ers. We need a good secondary.
Yes, we
bro.
do.
We do. We need this. Don't screw this up, Monty Austin Ford. Do not screw this
We
up.
need a fucking corner.
Or trade for a haul. That's the only other acceptable thing for me.
Dude. You know what's funny? Now you got everybody on the back half taking their sweet ass time while the end people are like, we already know who we want.
The Cardinals are chilling right now. They're like, who should we take? You should take Will Johnson, stupids. That's who you should take. There shouldn't be no
Dude,
Will
long
Johnson,
debate.
dumb fucks.
Not only that, but it's just like that is another Michigan player taken in the top 16. You know, I would not be. There's one more name. I would not be 100% like completely shocked if the Cardinals went with. I would not be surprised they took Pierce Jr., but hopefully the pick is Johnson.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
Passing
took
on
Pierce
Will
either.
Johnson would be be a new of you don't know pain.
You know, it's funny. Will Johnson's got something that nobody on our roster has is a ring.
And then I don't have to worry about Benjamin Morrison anymore.
Well,
the
shoot.
second round.
Imagine if Mbuka is available in the second round, like he giving Kyler Murray both Ohio
I don't
State.
want that. I don't want that guy from Ohio State anymore. Hell no. It's Will Johnson, dude.
Go Will Johnson, dude.
Oh, Monty's calling. Monty O is calling, bro.
Dude, Red Sea's on the clock. We got all the Tillman jerseys.
But listen, their needs though, what they're saying, corner's not listed. It says wide receiver, D-line, guard, and defensive tackle.
They're not in our war room. We don't have to listen to them.
I know that, but I'm just pointing that out.
Oh, the pick.
That makes me nervous though.
Oh, they're happy. Let's go. Will Johnson.
Bro, we should select Will Johnson. We really should.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Bunch of Cardinal fans there. Let's go.
Yeah, they're talking about Jahai Barron or.
The pick is in.
Let's go, baby.
Frankie, stay quiet.
Please God, let them draft Will Johnson.
What would you like to see them do here?
We need a fucking corner. We need a corner. I feel like Bill just is racist against corners, so we don't get one.
I didn't know
Our corner just hates corners.
Dylan.
After Patrick Peterson, he hates him.
What if we took Matthew Golden? Holy sh!
Under 500 a year ago, but they did double their win total in 23, so it was a step in the right direction. There was some improvements done there. Remember, Jahai Barron's another guy we really like in college football. And look at Lawrence, you start thinking about defensive backs, and Barron's a guy that can play nickel. Yeah, he can play corner. He can play.
Well, whoever gets picked, welcome to our last place training facility.
I'm weak as hell.
All right.
Come on.
Last place in almost everything on the report card. Welcome, buddy.
That's an interesting pick. Wow. I saw the feature and I don't like it.
Wait, you already know it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say shit. I'll let you guys see it yourselves.
What?
No way. Oh no.
What the
I'm
fuck?
not liking your guys' reaction.
You had a chance to take. Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Oh.
Wait.
Walter Nolan, defensive tackle, Mississippi.
There it is, Dylan.
That's the WTF pick of the night, and that would be us.
Oh.
Well, as I was expressing 5 minutes ago, our D-line's not a finished product. It could be with Tomlinson, Pelias, Sweat,
Dude,
Walter
Gannon.
Nolan. I
I
mean,
guess-
we didn't get Kenneth Grant. It's still D-line. I wanted a D-line too, but immediately loss of yards on the run game.
Oh gosh, you know what I just realized? I just got freaking painful flashbacks of what I think are the last Ole Miss defensive lineman we took. Robert, wasn't it
Well,
Robert Etchie?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
or they're gonna give us like a B on that pick. Damn, the chat just went fucking mid.
Yeah, bro. I'm not excited anymore.
And watch,
I mean, he's a
look,
good player,
Zach did
blah, blah,
this.
blah.
Watch this shit real quick. The Cardinals are gonna pass on Will Johnson in Cincinnati of all people. Watch this shit. I'm gonna be fucking them for the night.
Cincinnati's going him or Barron all day, 100%.
No, they're gonna go Will Johnson. They need corners. They
No,
need
you know,
moves, buddy.
no. You know it's going to be the 100% slap in the face? Seattle's going to take him.
Oh gosh.
Nah, bro. If he ends up in the NFC West, I will legitly like go crazy. I will go crazy, dog. I
Yeah,
don't
because
even get me.
Seattle, please
Don't
Cincinnati,
even,
just take Will
man.
Johnson. Might as well just take Will Johnson, please.
Yeah, I hope the Bengals take him, dude. I would be so sick, bro. Sick.
So tomorrow night, I'm hoping we go corner because Benjamin Morrison, he's still available, buddy.
So is that dude from Florida State.
Yeah, but we need to go corner no later than the second round.
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll get Trey Amos. But then again,
Look,
man.
best available, Will Johnson. Man, who did we pass on last year too? That balled out. Cooper on the Eagles. Frankie wanted him last year. I remember specifically. Frankie really wanted Gene Cooper, and then look what happened last year in the Super Bowl. Yep. I know, bro. Why do we pass on these fucking corners, man? Ever since Patrick Peterson, dude. I mean Byron Murphy, but he dipped very quickly, briefly. So after what, 4 years?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Man, I just took the wind out of my sails a little bit.
I know, right?
But hey, I'm willing to give him a chance.
Yeah, same here, but we still got defensive line help. So I mean I can't complain on that end. We We should have zero problems in stopping the run game and putting pressure to the quarterback now this season. For sure now.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if the Bengals took an offensive tackle too.
Walter Nolan. Man, oh, why do you like taking Ole Miss guy? Jonathan Cooper was another Ole Miss guy that we took.
Just random and not a good
Shit. Wah, wah, wah. I'm expecting Aaron Donald shit, okay? Nothing less. I'm kidding.
That's one hell of a pick.
It's black.
See, I wonder though. So theoretically, think about it. If Will Johnson is not taken here, there's something about his injury that's worse than everybody originally thought.
Possibly.
I feel like Cincinnati might take Barron here, but I mean, if the injury is not as bad as it could be, Will Johnson theoretically should be the obvious, especially for Cincy. But yeah, no, Cincy could use corner help all day because they started Marco Wilson last year.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, there was a couple games where Marco actually looked pretty decent. So
Be a rage clip if it's Will Johnson.
bro. With it. Oh, I'm gonna be.
Boo.
Whoa! They took Shamar Stewart.
Did they really?
Yes,
Hmm.
bro. I'm telling you, Monty could be cooking to trade back in and still get. Because I mean, I look at it this way: I saw Nick Rollis and I saw Jonathan Gannon super excited for the pick. So I guess if they like him at 16, they wanted him there. I trust in them, and I have a feeling that they got something cooking for the next couple of rounds. So at least stay at some point.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. He's Walter Nolan's gonna be good, so that's okay.
I mean, I definitely give the team credit for, last year they could not get any pressure on the quarterback. They definitely addressed it.
Now Seattle's up. Let's see if they strengthen our defense too. Because Niners did, we did. Let's see if Seattle follows on defense. Or not Niners, Seattle.
Well, that and you also have the new look Seattle Seahawks because they might have to draft a completely different type of lineman for Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Which is weird to say.
No more
Darnold,
DK Metcalf, no more Tyler Lockett.
Which, good for me, good for us.
Yeah, especially weirdly Tyler Lockett, dude, with torches every game it seems like.
Well, now
the lower he gets, the better he got against us. So he can do his own thing in Tennessee and Cam Ward and all that, and Calvin Ridley and all that shebang, So
man.
I guess early projection questions. You think Cam Ward's going to be a boom or bust in Tennessee for number
I don't
one?
even care, bro. I'm so depressed.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep the lit spirit going after that Walter Nolan shit.
Walter Nolan, he was really a hot prospect though. He was like number 2 in his position or 3, and everybody's like projections, and he was the second ranked player with the most upside. So there was one player ahead of him in the whole draft that had more upside. So I'm trying to be positive, but like
There you go, Dane. That definitely
I
gets.
feel like
But
there's a
But
missed
same here. We
opportunity.
got D-line help, so same here. So
I just had to
hopefully
read
we
some
go
stuff to
corner.
make me feel better. I
together and lives up to that.
hope Nolan doesn't see this. He's gonna be all sad. It's his big day, and everybody's like, "Ah, fuck."
Trying to figure out how to put it
Anybody
together.
but Ole Miss, bro. Any school but Ole Miss.
Guys who didn't have the
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie. I feel like Seattle could take Mike Green.
That's 1.5 sacks in last year. Georgia, maybe
no, Seattle's gonna take fucking Will Johnson. It's written.
Is in.
They're gonna take Will Johnson, and they're gonna laugh at everybody when he becomes good and his knee is fine.
He's the Richard Sherman.
And he's gonna come for revenge on the Cardinals. It'll be so. I hope they pick anybody but Will Johnson. Legitimately,
Brandon, I have to ask you.
do not pick Will Johnson, please.
Oh, he's a Yankees fan. Boo.
We don't even have more. We don't even have any more picks today, do we?
No.
What's the
No.
point of watching any more of this?
Well, Dave's ready to sign off.
Coming from Miami, Florida, not picking the University.
We're already 2 hours in. Like,
I mean, Frankie thinks that we're gonna trade in for late first.
we missed our chance.
Once you snap the finger, everything changes.
Hey, we got 3 minutes left if you want to end it.
Everything changes. We're here now.
But Seattle's definitely hyped, and I could definitely see Will Johnson being that guy.
They knew immediately. I mean, Will Johnson. They're gonna pick Will Johnson, bro.
Mark Harris said when he made that choice to leave Miami.
Watch us send out a note that they picked Will Johnson to end the episode.
Oh, thank God they did it.
What?
That's fine with me.
Dude, his injury must be a little more complex.
That's cool. Zay Grable.
Well, shoot, I just got off that shebang. Well,
Good, thank God. We don't have to
let's
see
hope
Will. Maybe,
the
like you
corner
said,
tomorrow,
maybe
yeah.
Will Johnson's knee is jacked up because he's fallen.
And like I mentioned, Sam Darnold's getting the best interior offensive lineman in the draft.
Yeah. Well, who do you
Mr.
guys hope to get tomorrow position wise for round 2?
Man.
You guys already know my answers, so
How many
Well,
more picks is there?
12.
we have every round but the 6th round.
Do you guys want to? No, I'm saying in this today. 11.
Oh,
What?
How many more picks are left today?
Like 12.
12. I guess that's doable.
with what?
Extended.
To stay on the stream, do we want to finish the whole draft, or were we just waiting
I
for
just
our
have to
pick?
text the lady to go eventually get food and send her money and all that shit, bang.
So do you guys want to wrap it up and then come back tomorrow for our picks?
Well, no, I'm cool with extending. I would just have to send the lady a text and be like, "Hey, what's for food and shit," and send her money and all that shit, bang.
That's up to you. I don't care.
I'll extend. Hold on.
So you want to extend it?
Sure.
Hey,
All right, let's just finish it, I guess. I guess it's good for our account if we stay longer, right?
What?
It's good for our account if we stay live longer.
So they went to go protect Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Tell me why. So,
Dude.
tell me why. Has anybody seen like Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
Not the main guy, but his friend. You know what I'm talking about?
What's his name?
It's not Craig. It's what? But you know what I'm talking about, right? His best friend and shit.
Yeah.
Tell me why the guy that they just drafted, Seattle, looks like the adult version of him.
I'm weak as fuck. Gray's Abel.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's all grown up now with a mustache.
That's great. The the Denver Clippers game just started.
Ooh.
Whoop the Mavericks.
Go Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Nuggies.
The Nuggets
I'll
versus
tell-
the Clipperinos.
I will say one thing though, it is actually nice to see Kawhi Leonard playing like old school Kawhi.
He's balling, dude. He's the best player in the playoffs right now, which is kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, dude's been sitting for 5 years. He got the
Right?
rested up.
Is Corbin Burns out there dishing?
Oh, I don't even. Oh, shit.
Dude, my phone keeps buzzing. I think my shit's broken. I turned it off on
Yeah.
that. I turned it off of that mode.
What could we possibly trade with, Frankie? Looking back in the later picks before 32.
I mean, obviously, it's got to.
Corbin Burns is
I
doing
know
quite
because
well.
Adam Schefter did say that Denver was fielding a lot of calls at 20.
And I mean, depending on what.
But we're so far behind in the second round, and like there's like really nobody on our squad player wise we could just give up like that.
Right.
I feel like we're done for the day, brother. Monty's not gonna cook that hard in this draft.
I mean, I feel like if he's gonna, I mean, at this point, if he's not gonna cook today, maybe he'll cook up some trades for, value tomorrow if he sees a player he really likes.
Well, they better go crazy. They're a draft and develop team. We can't do nothing in free agency and then only draft like 2 guys. You know what I mean, or 3 guys. We gotta have
in.
What? What did you say, Frankie? What did you say, Frankie?
I said the Buccaneers pick is about to be called.
Oh, nice.
Knowing Todd Bowles and the squad Bruce Arians used to have was probably going to be a fucking defensive guy, I think.
Yeah, no,
You gotta think, what do they need?
Watch Tampa takes Will Johnson because that is one of their needs.
I would love that. I really like Tampa, so if he's not gonna go to us, at least let him go to a team that I enjoy watching and playing guys on Madden. I think I play with Tampa as much as I play with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I played with the Chargers a lot on Madden. I cook with freaking Justin Herbert.
The Chargers suck on Madden, dude.
Not for me, bro. I cook with Justin Herbert.
You're just good at the game, dog.
I'll take the compliment. I haven't played it, honestly, in like 2 months. But once the release date gets closer, I'll start playing like hella again until I get warmed up for 26, you feel me? So I'm not like ass and rusty,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't be ass and rusty. You gotta choose a struggle.
Both, bro. We throwing picks for days and blowing coverages.
Dude, if y'all would have told me Shadur Sanders would have been a Pittsburgh Steeler at the start of the day, I would have said you were nuts.
Will Johnson, Mike Green's still available, so 2 troubling guys are still available. Who's gonna cave? Shadur. Oh, Matthew Golden from Texas.
You got Jahad Campbell that's still available too. He's a freaking beast.
I don't care what anybody but the Cardinals do. I don't care about these teams, these freaking scrubs.
I just love football, man.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't give 2 shits about these people. They're not going to bring a championship to Arizona. So they're worthless to me.
The Tampa
Well, they're also competing with us for the Super Bowl spot, so
I'm also happy to see young men reach their dreams,
Now.
That's cool. That's a cool part of it. All these kids are reaching lifelong dreams that they had since they were little kids,
Dude, Tampa
Emeka Ibuka.
wide receivers.
So they got Chris Godwin, Emeka Egbuka, Mike Evans.
It's kind
They
of
They also got Jaden McMillan.
that's kind of a surprise. Don't they already have good receivers? Like, what are we
They
doing?
do. They
Kind
do.
of a dumb
Baker
pick.
Mayfield has everybody to throw to now.
That offense has got a lot of mouths to feed.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
on the bright
Jamaican
side,
people
though,
have big
guys,
families, bro.
even though the Cardinals, real quick, even though the Cardinals pick is over with, could be more than likely for now, at least recovering better teams.
Dude.
So, shit. Because now Denver is up, and Adam Schefter's report this morning have fielded multiple trade
Denver's
calls.
not a better team than the Cardinals. They were last year, but that was a lucky year. Like, not lucky year, but
Well,
that
this
doesn't
Broncos,
establish them as better than the Cardinals.
this
They
Broncos
could
fan
go
I
out
know.
next year and they could be ass next year.
I feel like Sean Payton gets his athlete right here, and they're going to go Luther Burden.
So this Bronco fan I know wants a tight end or a 3-down back, which I agree for both. But I told him though, like, you guys just got Evan Ingram, so like maybe a running back.
If you want a 3-down back, you get the guy from North Carolina.
No, you get the guy. If we don't get him, you get the guy from Arizona State. If you want a 3-down
Damn
back.
right.
Yeah, you get the guy from. I keep telling Denver fans this here in Colorado, and shit at work. Like,
Yeah,
Cam's
that's what you
gotta
gotta
go.
get. You gotta get the guy in the scat man.
Yep. I'll tell any fan. I don't give a fuck how filled. Even if you're
Nah,
the
they're gonna
Ravens,
draft
bro.
Omarion Hampton.
Who?
Omarion Hampton, the running back.
North Carolina.
That's who I'm drafting if I'm Sean Payton.
I mean, it's very possible that Denver.
They already got a good defense, right? Their best running back is
Yeah, they already got
Audric
Patrick
Estime.
Surtain. Their defense is fine.
Yeah, their best offensive running back is Audric Estime, bro. They need a running back.
Oh God, when I went to that Browns and Broncos game, that running game with Jaleel McLaughlin and Javonte Williams was horrible. They could not rush for more than 2 yards that game. It was cool to see Jerry Jeudy fucking burning for 200 yards and like 2 or 3 touchdowns though. That was dope.
The Denver Clippers game just started right now.
So no, I guess Vegas is telling us bet the under on like almost every Bucks wide receiver because Baker Mayfield has options to throw to.
Dude.
That's so funny. He's got Cade Otton, Evans,
Yeah, bro.
Godwin,
Bet the under on like at least 2 guys a
Ibuka.
week, literally.
But Baker gets the ball to everyone though. Amazingly enough, like Cade Otton eats, Evans eats, and Godwin eats enough. Damn, my pitchers parlay is doing well.
Dude,
I got Tyler Anderson from the Angels under. He's getting cracked up by the Pittsburgh Pirates right now. I got Corbin Burns to get 5 strikeouts. It's the top of the third. He already has 4. He's having a good game, guys. He's having a Corbin Burns game for the first time in a long time.
there you go.
Corbin Burns?
Yeah, he's got 4 strikeouts in 3 innings, and it's 1 out in the 3rd inning. You know?
Finally.
Arizona's up 3-0.
The Burns that we paid.
Oh.
Now I just need Jacob deGrom to get out there and give me 6 strikeouts.
Right.
The Memphis Grizzlies are blasting the OKC Thunder.
But
very surprising.
Well, shoot, the way the Grizzlies, or I should say, lack thereof, showing up the first 2 games, I didn't think they were going to make it to the series.
Same, dude. I thought that the OKC was just going to wipe the floor with them the entire time. It's so bad that even though they're up by 11 points, OKC is still minus 205.
Wow.
How are you up by double digits and still plus 185, plus 158 to win, dude? That's crazy.
Ooh. But
Hey, I'm happy to talk about this during the commercial break because guess what? The picks that I care about have been made. I cared about. Well, no, I still care about Shador Sanders where he goes.
I'll tell you what. I'll cut. I gotta cut out when Shador gets drafted.
Yeah.
It's my not like I got it on Charger and it still sucks. But I have a feeling that's gonna be pretty quick. Man, Will Johnson is dumbfounding that he's available.
I just chalk it up to that injury, bro. He's got to be really hurt. Because he's really, really good. He's big. He's everything you want in a cornerback. And yeah, so if we didn't get him, and then other teams like Seattle who specialize in defense didn't get him, then there's something wrong with him.
I mean, if he's there at round 2, 100%, like somebody's gonna grab him.
Oh yeah, I mean we won't be able to. He's not gonna make it that far. I mean the slide will continue maybe, but I could see him getting selected real soon.
Mm-hmm. Especially very early in the second round.
I could see the Broncos taking Matthew Golden right here. They need a big.
I could see that.
Damien, you lied.
They need a big play threat for Bo Nix.
Damien, you lied.
What I lie about?
You only care about one more player in this draft, and that's it. And it's Shador.
No, I care about other players.
Is that Hornswoggle?
Wait, what?
I care about other players.
I thought they said the only the pick I care about.
Only pick today I care about.
Oh.
I only care about the Cardinals picks in reality.
Yeah.
Because we know Shador's not coming to us, so we got a big old K1 over there.
Let's ride.
The most tenured Cardinal quarterback in Cardinals history.
Hey.
That's crazy to say, and it be true. Kyler Murray is like he got to win something now. Because you can't just be the longest tenured steady quarterback and not do anything.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think this year's gonna be his breakthrough.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go crazy, man. He's gonna be the Kyler Murray that he was in college and high school. He figured out how to play in the big leagues. Last year, I feel like he just got to stop throwing the ball to the wrong guy.
Oh, bro. The Broncos now have Jahdae Barron and Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, their defense is gross.
They win a DB. Broncos, Jahdae Barron. So they got Jahdae Barron and Patrick Surtain. That is a no-fly zone, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? It's probably Will Johnson's probably banged up, dude. If they're selecting a DB and it's not Will Johnson, you know?
Yeah.
He's got.
Imagine dude. How are you gonna throw against that defense? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
How are you gonna throw against that defense?
You're not, bro. You're gonna have to run.
I know.
And you're not gonna be able to do that either.
I'm gonna text my boy right now. How are you gonna throw? How are any teams gonna throw against you guys?
I swear.
He's already typing, bro. He already beat me to it.
That's so funny.
I know. He just said a cornerback that has a shocker. I'm not sure I would have went with that. That's what he said as a Broncos fan. He don't like it. He said not sure I would have went with that.
A Cardinals fan would be like, you guys. Yeah. I feel it though.
So, where's Pittsburgh going?
They're gonna draft Shador Sanders, bro. He makes so much sense for their team.
Well, not only that, but it's just like
Steelers.
Literally, I think the only QB they have with any NFL experience on their roster is Mason Rudolph.
Which they said they're fine with, which I don't believe.
Yeah, no, it's just like
Listen, man,
they are not gonna
Steelers
roll.
are a team that they could draft a corner. They just, I don't know.
They could just wait for Ayahuasca Rogers. They could wait for my Mr. Ayahuasca.
Dude, you can tell Shadir's bummed.
He won't be bummed for too long. He'll have a hat on at the end of the night and be happy about wherever he's going.
Steelers picks in. I think they're gonna be quite happy if it's who we think it is.
Shadur?
They have a quarterback.
They don't have a quarterback right now, so
So probably they're in Jason Dart's house.
Todd.
Dude, he looks all alone. He's very guilty.
I got a special cigar I'm gonna light when Shador Sanders gets drafted.
So going to the Broncos is Johnny Aaron, the quarterback from Texas, and now the moment to make.
Dude, I know you guys. I know you. This is probably not something you guys think about, and maybe you do, but Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter and Deion Sanders did so much for HBCUs.
Oh,
QB's a need for them, it says. So
What?
They gave them.
it says defensive tackle, running back, obviously after Najee left. QB and wide receiver. They lost Najee. Then they lost Pickens too.
Bro, if the Steelers draft somebody that's not
How
a
did
quarterback,
they need a
my
wide
mind will
receiver
be
when they got
blown.
DK?
Smithereens.
How did they need a wide receiver still? That's fucking stupid. They just got DK Metcalf.
Well, they lost George Pickens, right?
I think,
No, they didn't
but
lose
that's
George
what that
Pickens.
was supposed to be, was a replacement. That makes no sense.
What? Bro. Dude. They must be thinking Aaron Rodgers is coming to play. But
That's a Steeler pick with fucking TJ Watt when healthy.
That's nutty, dude.
And Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah, Steelers got a defense too with Denver, man.
yeah. But yeah.
What are they so happy about?
Did I say Ryan Fitzpatrick or Minka?
Mika.
I don't know what you said.
Okay. I was like, wait, I didn't say Ryan, did I?
It's been chill, bro. I got to bounce. So if you guys want to finish it out, or if you want to just end it now, we can do whatever. But I got to roll.
Yeah.
So
I don't even
What are
know
you trying to do,
hear
Dylan?
me.
it's been chill. I'll catch you guys later.
Later, Frankie. What are you trying to do, Dylan?
I'll probably dip too.
All right. Well, it was been fun, guys.
Hopefully you like joining our live, and we'll do this every week. Obviously not a draft edition, but if you like what you see, give us a comment, give us a like, whatever. We love the attention. We're here for you.
See, it was fun.
We just, we're just here to, do what we love, build credibility. We want to be here for you, entertain you. So definitely, show us some love. We're looking to build that following. Let's go.
And God knows I'm ready to take these sunglasses off. Let's go.
This room is like a sauna in Arizona.
It really is, dude. It's so hot in my room right now because of this damn light. Oh.
It's nice out here over here, so
Tomorrow, hopefully, we recoup.